All right, guys, we are back with the Red Cross. All right,
Yes.
and I'm here with Erica Velasquez, right?
Yes.
All right, and basically, you're the whole reason why United Toyota and Red Cross actually met, correct?
Yes, it is.
How did that happen?
Well, my boyfriend works here, so he got in contact with the manager, and he was able to get us a meeting with you guys, and we kind of explained the whole process about sound the alarm, and you guys were on board, so we're really happy about that, and we're really glad to be here.
Were you guys
today.
surprised that he was so just on board?
Yeah, he just told me, what if I bring it up to my manager? Maybe they would be willing to help you guys out as well, offer our support. So I'm really glad that he brought it up.
Yeah, that's something that our GM and our owner, they are super adamant about. They're super adamant about helping out the community. That's just this management is just 110% about that. It's kind of weird. A lot of people think that it's weird that we do so much volunteer work, but in the grand scheme of things, us helping out in the community is actually helping us out at the same time, right? We do get a lot of people that, try to go other places just to that, but now they're like, no, I'm gonna stay here because they're helping out. Why won't I? Because it's gonna cost the same here and there no matter what it is. So it's helping us out at the same time, but I don't think we do it for that. I know we don't. We actually do it because we care about the community that we actually live in. And that's crazy because just to let you know, this owner he has money, and for somebody that has that kind of money, that kind of power, you don't really see that too much. Like he gives back more, honestly, more. And a lot of people don't see that. He gives out more than we actually make. So, but I'm glad that you guys got in contact with us. And I'm just sad that your boyfriend's not working today. How are you gonna be off when your girl is here on the podcast, bro? You're supposed to be out here supporting. But
Yeah, he doesn't know I'm doing a podcast today.
I'm
gonna wait for it to go out, and then I'm just gonna get his reaction.
Surprise!
Yeah. So we can keep it a secret. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't come in as an emergency today, but that's gonna be funny. I'm not gonna tell him. I'm just gonna look at him every day, just like, did you see the podcast? He'll be like, no. But yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you guys got a hold of us. And that's cool. All right, so your position at the Red Cross is?
Yes, so I'm an intern with the American Red Cross. I'm a student right now. I'm doing my internship with them right now. I'm getting my master's in Homeland Security at San Diego State.
Okay.
So when this opportunity came along, I just took advantage of that. I really needed to do some community service hours. I really like the values and the mission of the American Red Cross. They kind of align with what I'm aiming for.
Okay.
So I interviewed. I went through 2 interviews. One here, Adriana was one of them, and then I got interviewed with San Diego, since we are an extension of them here.
Okay.
And I got the call, and ever since I've had a great time just helping the community.
That's awesome. Yeah. Basically, your internship is volunteering at the same time. That's pretty cool. All right, so when it comes to your volunteer work, right? The point of your position as an intern, what do you do?
Well, I do a little bit of everything. So at the Red Cross, we do have a disaster action team. So that's called DAT. And whenever there's a home fire, we get a call to assist not only the firefighters with the canteen and all that, but also the families. We assess the damage that was done to the home, whether it was due to a storm or an earthquake or a fire, and we provide them with immediate financial assistance. So that pretty much helps them cover the first 2 days after an emergency happens. They can use it to buy food, to get a place to stay,
right.
and get their family to safety. Then after that, we follow along. We do have caseworkers. So as soon as a disaster happens, we make sure that we help the families during and then after an incident happens. And we refer them to other agencies that can help them get household supplies, that can help them get food or clothing if they require it.
Okay, does every city have their own Red Cross in which they actually do interact, or do you guys actually go out further than just Imperial Valley?
Usually we work here, but I know that for volunteers, you can go out and help in other areas. So my manager, Adriana, she's gone out to help out during a hurricane in North Carolina. So she
Oh,
deployed.
shoot. Okay,
And
okay,
the Red
okay.
Cross covers all the costs as such as like traveling costs, and they find them a place to stay. And if there isn't a hotel at the time because all the families
Have been displaced?
have been displaced, they stay with the families at the shelter.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so we usually do open shelters as well if there's like a power outage because of a storm
Right,
or
right.
anything like that.
Like the earthquake that we just had.
Yeah, we just had one
Right.
a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, that was crazy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know because I was sleeping. I only knew because somebody was like, "Did you feel
Yeah.
the earthquake?" I was like, "No."
Oh, I felt it. Yeah.
Was it bad?
And yeah, I live in a 2-story home, and you can feel it a lot more when
Me
you're
too.
sleeping upstairs.
I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to my house's architect because I didn't feel anything at all.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So when it comes to things like that, when it comes to natural disasters, I always have the thing where it's like FEMA. I always think of that, right?
Yes.
I never think of the Red Cross, but the Red Cross is also there as well, right? When it comes to these natural disasters.
Yes.
Right? So she went out to, you said
North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Yes.
And are you guys working hand in hand with the Red Cross, with FEMA, with all?
Yes. So they're even on our flyers. They're
Right,
included
right.
in there for FEMA. We work with a lot of our volunteers. We just depend a lot on their help.
Get understanding that you guys are basically every dollar is volunteer. It's like basically just like volunteer dollars. Like people just help out. I didn't realize that it was. I always thought, honestly, I thought this was like a government run like organization.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's not. You guys are actually getting money from the community, and that's it.
Yeah,
To supply like just all of this stuff.
Yeah, for the American Red Cross, we are 90% volunteers and 10% staff. And yeah, we definitely depend on a lot on our volunteers and our donations because we even, whenever we give presentations and we tell them that we're nonprofit, people are usually in shock because they're like, well, are you getting the money
crazy.
from the county?
Yeah,
Who's giving you that money if it's not from like the government?
Right,
And we just tell them that it's from all of the donors that we have.
That's a lot of donations that people have to give. And like, so your manager was telling me in the first half of the episode that you guys, it's about like four actual fire alarms in each house. And that cost, like it's not free. Like you guys have to buy that. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of houses that actually do that. So that in itself is absolutely crazy to think that other people are paying for that. Like these are just people volunteering their money and their time to help out people they don't even know in their own community. It's amazing, especially in this time and that we're living in right now, right?
Yes.
So and you also do something with kids, right?
Yes. So a lot of the work that the American Red Cross does, it's also for preparedness.
Okay.
So we do presentations for little kids in school from kinder through second grade, and we do presentations called Prepare with Pedro. So Pedro is our mascot, and it's a penguin that teaches the kids how to react in case of an emergency. And that penguin covers any type of disaster in different areas. For us, we usually focus on home fires and then also earthquakes.
Right.
And what the penguin does is that it teaches them what to do in case of an emergency, and then the kids go home and they teach their parents how to react.
Wow, so it's the kids learning and then going home and teaching the parent.
Yeah, and usually we also take advantage of the presentations and we tell them about the free smoke alarm. So we give them out the flyers and then they take them home to their parents. And we just go out there and do installations as well. So that's something else that the Red Cross does.
I could just imagine a kid going home and saying, "Dad, sit down. I need to talk to you."
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, you got to talk because what's his name? Pedro the penguin
Pedro.
told me to tell you.
Yeah.
That's crazy but that's a very good strategy, right? You're getting to the parents through the kids, where you would always think that it would be reverse, right? But parents don't really have that time. No, I'm pretty sure they'll be like, I don't want to go to a seminar about a fire
home
alarm and
fires.
stuff like that. And you get the kids excited. So they're like, Dad, you got to understand, this is very important. Sit down. I'm going to teach you about the fire alarms and stuff like that. And it's absolutely free. So it's not like they're going to deny it. Like, no, I don't want a fire alarm in my house.
Yeah.
Right? They tell them like how it's that important, right?
Yeah, just in February, we've already got 38 appointments scheduled for the month.
What?
Yeah, 38, and that's because the kids, they've helped us out as well. And also, we sent out a message to the schools, and then the kids mentioned it as well, of us going over there, so.
38 appointments set
Yeah.
up to install
And that's all.
fire alarms.
Yeah, and that's all with the help of our volunteers.
That is insane.
Yeah.
38. So that's 38 houses or 38
Yes, 38
establishments
houses.
basically
Yes.
that will receive fire alarms, at least 4 fire alarms, right?
Yes.
Do some places require more than 4?
Some places do. To my knowledge, or to what Adriana has told me as well, my manager, is that if there's a bigger household, we can go ahead and use as many as we need. It's
necessary.
just a matter of safety, you know?
Right,
That's
right,
our
right.
top priority. So if the household is bigger than, I guess like 3 rooms, 4 rooms, because we usually do 1 per bedroom and then 1 in the hallway near the living room, but also
right.
not too close to the kitchen so that it doesn't go off
All
every
the time. Yeah.
But we can definitely do that.
That's kind of, if you think about that quantity-wise, you're thinking about 38 appointments, that's 38 establishments,
Yeah.
at least 4 alarms per establishment. The amount of money that you guys have received via donations is incredible. We're a small valley. We're only 4 highway exits.
Yeah.
To think about that is amazing. I don't know who came up with the strategy of Pedro the penguin, but good idea. That's amazing. Because you're teaching, like, ni modo, you're not gonna not listen to your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna listen to them, like, look, because they're excited when they get home, right?
Yeah.
And they're excited to know something that you don't know. I'm pretty sure they probably, the penguin probably tells them, like, hey, your parents don't know this, so this is like something you can tell them, right? That's pretty cool. Will he be there installing Pedro the penguin?
I don't
over
think
it?
so. I don't think he'll be at our event on the 24th.
Right.
But we'll definitely work on something as well.
And how often do these events go on in the schools?
For the presentations, last time that we did one, it was for 250 to 300 kids because it was an assembly. But we also do presentations at the library for the
Okay.
little ones.
Okay,
Since
okay.
there's some kids haven't started school yet, so then the parents look for other ways to keep them entertained.
Right,
And then
right,
they
right,
also
right.
get the opportunity to learn when we go and do these presentations for them.
That's crazy
Yeah.
though. It's a weird dynamic on how to approach learning about these things. But honestly, I dig it. I get it. It makes sense. It makes so much sense. I wonder whoever came up with that. You guys got a great person on your team because that's amazing. I would have never thought about that, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that how long do you think this can continue like this though? Is this something that is just how long has this been going on? Do you know?
I do not know how long Pedro has been going around. It's been going around for really long. I know before they had a pillowcase project with Disney characters,
Okay.
and they used to teach kids to put their basic things that they might need in case of an emergency.
Emergency?
But then that program stopped, and then they introduced Pedro as well. So that's the one that we mainly cover now.
So do you guys provide like for the kids? I'm pretty sure you provide like safety advice, like, hey, if there's an earthquake, stand in this place or do this and do that. Do you guys
Yeah.
teach that as well?
Yes, so basically the character, it tells them that it's important to have an escape plan, to always know where to go in case of a fire, to always depend on an adult, and to never go back inside a burning house
For any reason.
for any reason, to just wait for a firefighter because they're more, they're trained to respond to these type of situations. And
Right.
it's better to just wait for the firefighter to go save their pet than for the kid to go back in there.
yeah, that
and
makes
put
sense.
themselves in in
harm's way.
Yeah, in harm's way.
That's a good thing to know that you guys are actually doing that, because in this climate that we live in now, I'm pretty sure that fires happen constantly and so on and so forth. That's awesome information, Erica. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank
And
you.
it was awesome to have the Red Cross come out, and we're very proud to help you guys out and be sponsors of this event that's going to be happening on the 24th.
January 24th. And thank you so much for United Toyota for sponsoring us. We're very grateful to have all of your support. And we look forward to seeing a lot of more people coming and helping out, keep our community safe.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's about. And trust me, we are definitely going to be, hopefully we can connect again after this event as well. I'm pretty sure you guys have met George, our GM. He is very inviting, although he has a very hard-looking exterior. He has a crazy, crazy heart, so he's a mush inside, right? And I'm just letting you know that, because trust me, on the outside, yeah, he looks intimidating, but when you talk to him, you're like, what? Right? So I'm pretty sure we'll be doing these kind of events again. And I'm personally proud to say that, that we're helping you guys out and helping volunteer. That's something that is very important that a lot of people probably don't even think about until it actually happens to them. All right?
Okay.
Well, thank you guys once again. This is another episode of We Are United podcast. I'm your host, Richard, and I'm this was awesome with the Red Cross. So we'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday, the 24th January. Make sure you go out, make sure you scan that QR code, because that's the way you can actually volunteer, and they're always looking for donations. Thank you once again. We Are United podcast, and we're out.